Moving swiftly along, I've got to get back to the debate last night, and look who is here. Karl Rove is with us with the obvious question, who won?
Well, I hesitate to say in this discussion high finance and ATM fees. Clearly, Mike Pence won. Mike Pence won.
Yeah?
Yeah, clearly. I'm going away.
In what sense did he
Well, look,
win?
he was polite. He was humble. A lot of Midwestern common sense in there. He wisely didn't take the bait. And on the other side of it was Eddie Haskell. A rude, hectoring, angry Eddie Haskell. Tim Kaine was playing somebody else. He was not himself last night.
I'm going to roll a soundbite from Tim Kaine where he invoked 9/11 and linked it to Donald Trump and taxes. Roll tape.
On 9/11, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump's hometown was attacked by the worst terrorist attack in the history of the United States. Young men and women signed up to serve in the military to fight terrorism. Hillary Clinton went to Washington to get funds to rebuild her city and protect first responders, but Donald Trump was fighting a very different fight. It was a fight to avoid paying taxes so that he wouldn't support the fight against terror. He wouldn't support troops.
What a stretch.
Dreadful. Since 1918, businesses and businessmen who organize themselves as an LLC have had the right to take their losses and carry them forward. So he should have attacked every businessman who lost money in 1941 and said they didn't support the war effort. He should have said every business that lost money in 2001, and a lot of businesses did and didn't pay taxes, that they were unpatriotic. I dare him to go out there and say that. This has been on the books since 1918. If you don't like it, then condemn Franklin Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, Harry S. Truman, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Jimmy Carter, and Bill Clinton for not having had the chutzpah to remove it.
What pointers should Donald Trump take from last night's debate that would help him on Sunday night?
Clear his calendar, spend an hour and a half watching the debate again, and then spend an hour and a half with Mike Pence to say, how did you do it? Don't take the bait. Lou, remember, you're having a conversation with an individual on the other side of that camera. Don't be hot. Don't be angry. Don't be hectoring. Remember what your great strength is, which is you're the candidate of change, so explain in detail with some depth what that change represents, and don't take the bait.
Last week, Donald Trump had a terrible week, went down, down, down. Do you think the debate last night on the part of Governor Pence was enough to stop the rot?
Well, it's mentally, you know, it stabilizes
yes,
things. Now, whether
that's the point.
This week there's a dangerous thing that's happening, though. We had the ballot, and the ballot moved. That's not the worst thing. The worst thing is that for 16 months, Donald Trump has had an enthusiasm advantage in the polls, in both the CBS poll and the Fox poll. That advantage is dissipated.
Oui. Karl Rove, we thank you very much for joining us, sir. Good stuff.
And happy to opine on ATM fees anytime.
Yeah, right. Breaking news here.